Hello everyone, welcome to this New Year edition of the Layman's channel, and I'd like to wish you all a happy new 2022. And with that in mind, I'm not going to bring a Bible study this week because I want to give you an encouragement as we enter this new year. I think you'll agree that we're in desperate need of encouragement. With what's been going on in the world these last couple of years, with this virus that's taken over everything really. There are still countries that are in lockdown. There are still other countries that are passing laws which are a total anathema to the freedom that we have in Christ. And the fact that they are binding people to do things that ordinarily they would not do. And I think that we're in a dangerous situation in the world right now. Now that's nothing new, but it is quite new for us who live in the West, because we've had so-called peace and security the better part of the last 70 years. Maybe even 80 years, certainly since the end of World War II. Okay, we've had a little bit of an issue with communism for 40, 50 years after that, but things were never as bad as they are now. We still had freedom back then. We still had freedom to do what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it, without governments enforcing vaccine mandates, health passports, all these things upon us. And that's something that I don't think that I will ever get used to. Because in my nearly 60 years of life, the majority of that I have been free. But having said all that, it doesn't really matter what goes on in the world. What matters is what goes on inside our hearts, especially in our relationship with the Lord, because I think, and I don't want to put a downer on 2022, but I think things are going to get significantly worse. Hopefully I'm wrong, and I pray to God sincerely that I am wrong. But as the old adage says, never let a good crisis go to waste. And if governments can control people, then they will do everything they can to control you and me. And we have freedom in Christ, remember? Remember, Paul said to the Galatians that it's for freedom that Christ has set us free. And that we shouldn't be encumbered once again with a yoke of slavery. And basically that's what's being foisted upon us. We are going to become, if we're not careful, and if we acquiesce to the way that the world wants to do things, then we will become slaves. Slaves to the pharmaceutical industry, slaves to our governments. And we must remember always that even though things like that may happen, that in Christ Jesus we are free. We are free. So how can we deal with these things that are going on? How can we face the future with courage, with fortitude, in peace? Well, I'm going to hark back to the study that we've been doing in Philippians chapter 3 and the very first verse of that chapter, which says, "Further, my brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord. It's no trouble for me to write the same things to you again, for it's a safeguard for you." That was the very first study we did after the introduction on this verse, and I think that it still has significant impact upon us. Rejoice in the Lord. Rejoice in the Lord. So it doesn't matter what's going on around us. It doesn't matter what the world is doing. Our security is found in Christ. And if we rejoice in him always, then we're not going to go wrong. So happy 2022. And I'm going to leave you now with a song from that Connie sang, which is Shepherd of My Heart. So God bless you all and Happy New Year.
This heart of mine, you know me very well. You understand my deepest part more than I know myself. So when I face the darkness, when I need to find my way, I'll trust in you, Shepherd of my heart, keeper of this heart of mine. Your patience has no end. You've loved me back into your arms time and time again. So if I start to wonder, like a lamb that's gone astray, I'll trust in you, Shepherd of my heart. You're the beacon of my nights, you're the sunlight of my days. I can rest within your arms, I can know your loving ways. So let the cold winds blow and let the storms rage all around, I'll trust in you, Shepherd of my heart. Giver of this life in me, you're what I'm living for all my deepest gratitude,